Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to another episode from me, Avomance, on Avomancia, my Minecraft survival solo world. I've been doing a little bit of building since the last time you saw me, and well, I've been getting my hands dirty. If you remember, I've got a long wall going out behind me. Last episode we built all the way up to this gatehouse that's just behind me here, and I had quite a distance left to travel. However, I've been building this wall up all the way around the rest of the town, right the way down to the sea. Oh my goodness, I've virtually completely depleted all of my stone stores. I've not managed to put all the wood on it yet because really there is only so much wall a one man can take. But what this does now mean is that we can start to landscape around the outside of this wall and make sure that the path going in towards this gate is looking really good. However, as I walk along this wall, and it's not really designed for perfect walking because the lamps get in the way, but as I walk along this wall, I've got a confession to make. I want to do quite a lot of planting. And if I do a lot of planting, that means I need a lot of seeds. The problem I've got is I've not got a lot of seeds. So we've got a few objectives in today's episodes. One is getting something or putting something together that is going to give us a boatload of seeds that we can then use to plant up all around the outside. But secondly, just to get that done, get the landscaping done, get everything outside the walls, maybe not everything, I'm not insane for goodness sake, but getting quite a lot outside the walls done, which means that in further episodes we can start to really build up on the inside, get it lit up. So look how I'm bouncing around like a pinball, get it really lit up so as it's at least safe inside the walls and not too mobby, because I'm a little bit worried about the mobbiness. And if I can make sure it's at least mob proof mostly on the inside, it'll be relatively safe to do the building. Because if I told you the number of hours I've wasted running away from creepers whilst I'm building something, well, you probably wouldn't be surprised in the slightest, frankly, but it's a lot. Just face it, it's a lot. Now, it occurred to me we have been incredibly building focused, and that's deliberate. I'm meant to be very building focused on this series, but I need to get myself another farm. And this farm is all about getting myself the seeds. However, as a side product, I'm going to be able to get myself a load of bread, which means I don't need to worry about bread food. Although, frankly, with my hoglin farm, I don't think I ever need to worry about food again. But I figured it'd be nice to revisit a farm with a different design and go and make it with a little bit of redstone, because we've barely used any redstone in the entire series, and really I'm a little bit of a redstoner. Surely I ought to be doing something with redstone. So let's get ourselves over to the farming area, the spawning area, and see if we can't mark ourselves out a little bit of a farm. I may have overused the word farm in that last scene. I apologise for all those farm phobics out there. And do you know what else I haven't done in ages? This. Yeah. I feel much better about myself now. Let's get over to the farming district. We are at our farming site. It's a right old hodgepodge of goodness only knows what here. This isn't for making pretty. This is just for gaining resources. And the objective of this particular section is about getting lots of wheat and seeds. And I'm going to need to do a bit of terraforming just behind me. I've got a shulker full of stuff right here. Let's just pop that down. And you can see, I think this is all we're going to need for this build. In fact, I'm going to need even half of this, I suspect. But we'll give it a go, and we'll see if we can't make ourselves a decent-looking farm that'll get us loads of wheat and loads of seeds. And maybe we'll throw a few carrots and stuff like that in as well, because that might be useful for some traders that we do later on. If you'd like a tutorial on how to make this farm, then let me know in the comments below, and maybe I'll do a quick tutorial, because this one is an absolute doddle and it works in Minecraft 1.17, the Cave and Cliffs update as well, which is really useful. That's enough of my voice. Sun's going down. I'm going to go and get some sleep, and then we're going to build it. is actually a thing of beauty, the way that wheat is growing in those rows on those levels. I really like it. I shoved some carrots over in the corner because I figured if I can start to collect the carrots, I'll be able to get myself a farmer trader and be able to do loads of stuff with that, and it's very exciting. I'm actually quite easily excited. But what I actually want to know is, what will I get if I do one complete splosh all the way down for the entire farm, then refill it? What will I have left? And then I know how many splashes I've got to do before I can actually go and do the kind of landscaping that I want outside Avomancia. So let's get ourselves down and through, and we're going to throw the switch. So this works dead easy. As I say, if you want a tutorial, do let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to pop one away. It's very similar to other farms you may have seen, but maybe has a few slight differences in that it's dead easy to replant everything without going on the field, so you're not risking anything blowing up by using these kind of rows and lines, etc. here. All you need to do to throw it is throw this lever. That splashes everything along. Down it goes. That's interesting. I need to work on those rows there because they're collecting just a little bit of excess. And then you turn it off, all the water goes away. And I'm just going to collect up these excess, work out how to fix that. And then we'll see what we've got in our bucket after I've resown everything. Now it takes 12 stacks of planty things, whether that is seed or carrots or whatever, 12 stacks to fill up this farm in its entirety. So it's a lot of things to plant. So any excess means that we've got more than 12 stacks of it. Let's have a look what we got. So in the chest, we have got 1, 2, 3, very nearly 4 stacks of wheat seeds off the back of that in one slush. We've also got, 2 1/4 stacks of carrot and quite a lot of wheat. Yeah, it's all mixed up in a chest, I know it is, and I could put an item sorter into it, but why bother? I can just pick them out. But what that does mean is I've got 4 stacks of seeds for every slosh that I put across this farm. And yes, I know I've still got to do something with those spines because they're going to be collecting things that pop off. I'll sort that out. I'll just put another block on top. It's all good. So I reckon I need maybe 4 or 5 splashes to be able to get enough seeds for what I want to do for the rest of the episode, as well as quite a lot of bushes. So I best go and collect some of those as well. Maybe I'll get some different types, some jungle, some spruce, and also some oak. And I'll take it all over, ready to Avomancia. I shall see you back over there shortly. We have shot over to the mate space to say thank you to some really, really special people. Now, if you want to jump this bit, I completely understand. The timestamp is in the description below and is probably somewhere on the screen if I've managed to remember. But I do invite you to just see these people. It's going to take a couple of minutes of your life and you won't be sorry. First off, we've got 2 new members to the Members Garden, which is absolutely wonderful. Sluggish Spark and Kenny Smith. Both of you, thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member. You've got pride of place in this Members Garden. I'm massively grateful for you. Thank you. It is good to know you. I'm coming to my Hall of Heroes, which is also where you would get to Avotopia, which is my patron-only world, and you're more than welcome to come and have a play there. If you want more information, just jump on my Discord or go to avomance.com and it will tell you all about it. This is my Redstone Patron Hall, and I've got a few people that I really want to say thank you to. In fact, it is quite a few people, which is absolutely insane. Weezers, thank you very much for becoming a Redstone patron. I'm hugely grateful for you. What an amazing thing for you to do. You're looking fantastic up there on that statue. Eric, thank you so much for becoming a Redstone patron. I'm hugely grateful to you. Thank you. Looking good on that redstone block. And that is a tailor-made iron suit for you. L Rose, thank you so much for becoming a Redstone patron. It's really good to have had the opportunity to get to know you. And I'm hoping that that iron suit there is not too chaffing under the arms. Sluggish Spark, you've got a place in the Redstone Hall as well as out in the Members Garden. Thank you so much for becoming a Redstone patron. I'm hugely, hugely grateful to you. Thank you very, very much indeed. Up on this top tier of the Redstone Hall, we have got Timothy Legrand. Timothy, thank you so much for becoming a Redstone patron. You're at the end of this daft can because I know you've got a very strong left shoulder. Ed, thank you for becoming a Redstone patron. That is amazing that you would choose to do so. And I'm hugely, hugely grateful. Looking great on top of that redstone block. Silver Wolf, it is really good to have met you. Absolutely wonderful to have had the opportunity to chat with you the other day as well. It's wonderful that you've joined the community and I'm very, very happy that you've done so. Mr. Morecambe, thank you so much for becoming a Redstone patron. You're looking brilliant in iron with the redstone block behind you, the redstone block underneath your feet. Thank you so, so much. Boy Doc, thank you for becoming a Redstone patron. That's absolutely brilliant. I'm hugely grateful that you would decide to support me that way. You're right in the middle of the can. Once this is a full one, I hope both your arms are strong because you're going to need them to be. Kenny Smith, Kenny, second dot, you're also in the members garden and a Redstone patron. I'm hugely grateful again that you choose to support me in that way. What a wonderful person you are, and I'm hugely appreciative of it. And 2000 AD, known you for some time now, my friend. You've become a Redstone patron, and I don't know how to say thank you enough. I'm really grateful to you, and you're looking fabulous. Tailor-made iron armor, that, by the way. All of you patrons, thank you. Now we do need to pop upstairs as well. My tier 3 patrons are the iron patrons, and they get even more benefits than the redstone ones do, which already get a load of benefits. This is my iron patron hall. It is hugely optimistic and relatively empty. But if you fancy becoming an iron patron, maybe you're a redstone or a cobblestone patron already, you are totally open to do that because upgrades are allowed. And I've got one new iron patron that I want to say thank you to you, David Ross. Thank you so much for becoming an iron patron. Looking brilliant on that iron ore block there, right next to that end rod. And I'm hoping that you're in really good company there with Ashley and Dolflaggy, which I'm absolutely certain you will be. Thank you so much. Thank you. And amazingly, just one more person to say thank you to. Bear with me, we're nearly there. I am running to my diamond deck. This is where my tier 4 patrons, the diamond patrons, live. It's a 2-part. There's one over there. But today we're coming into here. All of these people get access to the diamond server. They have loads of extra perks over and above the other people. And I'm hugely grateful for these tier 4 patrons. What an amazing group of individuals. And today I'm adding to the diamond deck all ATL Geek 007. I almost said Alt Geek then, never so sorry about that. ATL Geek 007. Awesome head right there on top of your awesome statue. Thank you so much for that. I'm so grateful that you choose to become a diamond patron. I cannot tell you. And let's face it, I can tell you a lot. I've got loads of words. I'm hugely grateful to you. Thank you so much for becoming a diamond patron. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you better within the Discord and also within all of the servers of the Avoverse. Thank you. I just now need to jump over to the mate space because the mate space is where I've got one more person to say thank you to. Let's get ourselves another mate in the mate space. We're already in the yellow section, which shows us it is series 2. I just made a change to episode 18. I changed it to Joseph Ratliff, not Dave Ratliff. Bit of a mistake there on my part. Dave was already in season 1. Whoops, but Joseph wasn't. Got a bit of a mix up. Sometimes you just get mixed up. These things happen. So, Joseph, you are the mate for episode 18. Episode 19 has got a different mate, and that is Ashley Kate. Ashley Kate is episode 19's mate. Ashley, I'm actually really surprised that I haven't got you in already, but thank you so much for supporting me for ages now. I'm really grateful. Thank you very much. You are episode 19's mate, and well deserved. Thank you. Right, let's get back to Avomancia. We have got a massive job on our hands. We are back at Avomancia, just by the gatehouse that we did in the last episode. And I want to take this pathway that I've got behind me all the way through into these hills, probably in that direction, and give this a bit of landscaping. I think we need to have a lot of fields. This feels like farmland to me, and that is why we needed all of those seeds. Lots of seeds equals lots of farmland, and therefore lots of, I don't know, yellow. It will just look nice. And then from next episode, we can start to really focus in on the inside. So let's see what kind of a dent we can make in this. I'm going to have to take down some of the trees as well. But you know what? I think this could look all right. Let's get on with it. Cue the music. mind telling you, this took a bit longer than I thought it was. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to because, well, I think maybe I'd just been a little bit too optimistic. However, I think it looks really pretty good, actually. The wheat fields spreading across the landscape there, looking fabulous. I've opened up just a little bit of a bee patch. I've got just a few beehives. I've not got really enough resources to make many, but I thought just a few might make for a nice little landmark on the horizon just over there. Now, over time, I need to get the entirety of the outside of this thing landscape, but I think for now, this bit is enough just to inspire me for the next part. The road wanders all the way up and around here. We've got a decent surround on both sides, and it goes into the woods. I don't know where it's going to go yet. Somewhere over in that direction. Not entirely sure. And then in this direction, all the way around the other side, it kind of goes out towards that spruce forest, that tiger biome that we've got over here. It's a nice winding road that follows the length of these walls until it splits away to go into the distance up over here. We've got a few of these water features that I think I'm going to do something with. Not entirely sure what yet. Maybe in the comments below. What do you think we could do with those water features? I'd be interested in your suggestions. And over here, we actually come to another big old bit of water. Now, I don't know if that's ocean. I think that's ocean, isn't it? So maybe we need to create another port of some description over here. I'm trying to bite way more than I can chew right now. But you know what? Why not? It might have been hard work, but that was definitely worth it. Look at that vista. Absolutely brilliant. If you have enjoyed that video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you enjoyed them, and I will keep on making. Also, if you're not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.